Good morning, guys. It's Darlene from Couture. Want to show you this project, Be Brilliant. This is one of our silk screen transfers. It comes in a little plastic sleeve. You're going to remove it from the sleeve. On the back are directions. So if you forget how to use this, you can refer back to the directions. The only thing it's not going to tell you is to wax your surface, which this is a non-Chalk Couture surface, so we will wax that. That is the only thing that you need to remember if you are using a non-Chalk Couture surface, that you will need to put wax on it. So I have cut apart my transfer. This is a fun little B-size transfer, and you will cut it. There'll be cutting lines. You can't see them because that's where I cut. On the other side, I put an X because when we're done, we're going to wash this and it's reusable. So you're going to return the transfer to the backer sheet once it's been washed and dried. You can see that this is not, oh, I'm messy already, stirring up my chalk paste. Oh my goodness. This is a silk screen transfer. It's a fabric type stuff in there, silk screen. So you have all these little letters and little dots that make up all the detail. If this was a stencil, this would just be an open area. So I just wipe my finger. Yellow chalk paste already. I am the messy crafter. Anybody who watches my videos knows that I am just messy. So it's going to be layered. These are like the little lines that go out, the light. This is the light bulb, the inside, and this is the bottom part that screws into your light socket. So we're going to use our, this is lemon yellow. It's the brightest yellow that I have. You could use bumblebee. I like this because it is just brilliant. Just like this says, it's brilliant. Be brilliant. And then I'm going to use our shimmer silver and then our bright white for the outside part. I'm going to set this to the side. When you open your chalk paste, you're going to stir them. Our ones that are the shimmers that we have gold, copper, and silver, you do not need to add water to them. They will always be the right consistency. It's the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. If your chalk paste is too thick, then you will simply spray a couple of sprays of water in there. And then just stir it. If you happen to get too much, then just leave it, let it sit. I just use a little spray bottle. I just squirt a little bit in there. If you had too much, you can just let it sit for a little while. It will start to thicken up. We're going to put our chalk paste, we're going to put our wax, which is a paste wax, onto our surface. And you are simply going to just take your rag and you're going to wipe it on there. You don't need a lot. You are only putting a little thin layer of it so that your transfer doesn't stick forever on there. Some surfaces will damage your transfer. You want it to release, so, but you want it to stick. So you'll know, you will find with experience what the right amount is. So wipe it on, wipe it off, and then wipe it off even more. Take your paper towel, wipe, wipe, wipe. You only need a little thin coat. And did you know that on our fuzzing towels, this fuzzy side takes off lint? It is made to take off any lint. So if there's any lint left from the paper towel or from your other towel, that is what this side is for. It gets it a little dirty, but that's okay because this is washable. So this side is to fuzz with. Fuzzing is simply putting your transfer on there and taking off a little bit of the sticky. You're going to peel your transfer off. And I think we'll do this first and get this centered on here, and then we'll put this next. I think that will work out better for me. So I'm peeling my backer off of my transfer, putting my transfer down onto my towel. You can use any towel. This is our fuzzing cloth, but you don't have to have this. An old towel will work. Your t-shirt will work. if you don't have animals and have animal hair all over you, you don't want to do that. Okay, so remember that the light bulb has a bottom to it, so you kind of want to leave room for that. This board could be a little smaller, but this is what I had, and I want to make sure that everything is going to be centered pretty much once it's all done. So you're just going to press out all the air bubbles. If you're concerned that you can't keep your chalk paste from going down below, you could put blue painter's tape. I think I'm going to be okay because I've done this a lot. Just spread some of your chalk paste on there, and then we're going to take one of our squeegees. This is our small squeegee. These are mini squeegees. And you will just start spreading it, and what you're doing is you're filling all those little silk screen holes. So it's going down through the silk screen onto the surface of your board below. And this board I got at Michael's. I buy my boards wherever I can. I buy some from Couture because I do like their frames and their board and base, but I like a variety. I don't want to have all of the same at my craft show. So sometimes I cut a piece of wood and paint it. Sometimes I go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Walmart. I do shop on Amazon, and I love getting things from Amazon. It's easy, usually next day. So you are just going to spread that and squeegee off the excess. It goes back into the jar, and then you're going to pull your transfer. You are going to pull down from the top or side to side. And you see all these little areas that don't look like they're filled in? That is how it is on the transfer. There are actually little things on there. That is the way it's supposed to look. I'm going to put this into my water bath so it can soak. A water bath is simply a container of water that you put your transfer in until you have time to clean it. So I'm going to dry this. You can use a hair dryer. You can use a heat gun. You can simply walk away and let this dry for 10-15 minutes. Come back and work on it. You just want to keep the heat gun moving. You don't want to bubble up your chalk paste. And then I'm turning it to just air. You want your surface to be cool, room temperature. You do not want it to be hot when you put your transfer on, because you will make the sticky adhesive kind of melt a little bit and you could ruin your transfer. All right, so we are going to be putting this here and we're going over other chalk paste. So we need to fuzz this. We're going to fuzz this 6 times to make sure it's not too sticky for the surface. It just puts a little bit of lint on the back, makes it so that it's not going to adhere to your other chalk paste and pull it off. And we're just going to center this the best that we can in here. It might have been better to do this part first so I could do the other, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm looking underneath. I feel like I'm fairly centered. If it was completely off and I wasn't happy, I can take a Clorox wipe. I can wipe this whole thing and start over. That is how easy it is to fix a boo-boo. With a chalkboard surface. Oh, see, look at that. Okay, I am going to show you. This is a perfect example for this. I used the wrong color. I'm not going to stop my video. I am going to show you how to fix this and what to do. All right, so I was talking. I wasn't paying attention. I picked up the wrong chalk paste. So I'm going to clean my transfer so we can reuse this. So this is a great little learning lesson for you guys and for me. So I need to focus on what I'm doing, and you need to learn how to fix a mistake. So I am simply wiping my transfer so I can use it again, and then I'll wipe this and get this clean. So this can happen to you. It is just life. My mind is not completely on this, which is okay. All right, so I'm gonna get this drying so we can reuse it. No big deal. No big deal. All right. Well, you know what? That's just life. And this is a great opportunity to show you how to fix this. I always believe that it's great to show people how to fix a mistake because it's going to happen to them. There are going to be times when you have a little boo-boo. So all I did was take a Clorox wipe and wipe right in there. I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to dry it. That is how easy this is. You do not need to get stressed about any of this. It is very, very simple. Simple to fix if you mess up. Okay, so I could have stopped the video and started over from the beginning, but I'm not going to do that. I really want you guys to learn and to know that even somebody that has done this a long time can make a mistake. So let's fix that. I'm gonna dry that with the heat gun real quick. Just put it on air. Okay, that easy. We are ready to go again. No big deal. Our transfer, I washed it and it is dry and ready to go again. It is sticky again, so I actually do need to fuzz that again. It gets sticky that fast. So where it's sticky is down here on the outside corners. It's not necessarily on where the words are. So I'm focusing right here. That's where I think that it would pick up the chalk paste. All right, let's try this again. Good learning moment. I'm not sad that that happened. I think that, you know, we're all going to make mistakes, right? That's what life is about. And don't stress, just fix it. Okay. This is our lemon yellow. We are going to use this for our light bulb because this is our brilliant yellow color. So I'm gonna spread it. I didn't plan that, oopsie. I could have, because it's good to teach. It's good to show people that you're human, that you're gonna make a mistake now and again. It's good to show them how to fix it, because when they're in that same situation, they're gonna think, you know what, Darlene was able to just wipe that off. That's what I'm gonna do. They're not just gonna throw their board and be all upset and go, I can't do this. I like to help empower people and show them that they can do this. It is easy, and mistakes are easy to fix. Don't give up, just keep going. We're gonna gently pull this down. You're gonna pull from top to bottom or side to side so you don't stretch your transfer. Yay! And it is centered pretty close. Gonna put this into a water bath, and then we're gonna do the bottom of our light bulb. So first we need to dry it. I'm gonna use my heat gun. Gonna turn it to just air so that the board will pull back down. So I'm going to feel it. It feels fine. It's not hot. I'm going to take the bottom part that screws into the light socket. Going to fuzz that 6 times so it doesn't pull up my chalk paste from the light bulb part. I think that was 6. All right, I'm gonna line this up. It's gonna be just a little bit lower because there's a tiny bit of a, well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna line it up exactly with that. Gonna press that down. Want to get out all of your air bubbles, and I'm using our shimmer silver. Doesn't take a lot, but with this, you are gonna press it down through the silk screen. We have found that it takes a little more effort with the metallic ones. The particles are bigger, so you just want to press hard so that it goes down below your surface. And then I'm going to check it and make sure. So let me peel this and see if I need to add more. No, it looks fine. Maybe right here. I can't tell if that's part of the silk screen. It might be. Okay. Yes, that actually is part of the silk screen. There is blue right there. Okay, so I just pressed really hard to make sure that it went through, and that is what they're telling us, that it takes a little more effort. No big deal, just know that. Just know that you have to work it in there. You can't just swipe over it. This is going into my water bath. I will clean all of those. I don't let my transfers sit there forever. I like to clean them as soon as I'm done. I will clean up all of my chalk pastes, and I will clean up my transfers, put everything away. I don't leave it out to set. I take good care of them, and they'll last a long time. So that is our little tutorial for the day. Let me know if you have any questions. I would be happy to answer them. I do go back and look at comments, so if you want to leave a comment below, I will get back to it. Not necessarily same day, maybe the next day, but that's it. Hey guys, thank you for joining me. If you want to know more about Chalkin Couture, you want to join my team, or want to know how to order, just leave me a message below. Thank you.